Okay, good evening and welcome. Piers Harricks, hi, how are you? John Tate, hello. Everyone's out there in our beautiful little downtown Brisbane, Vegas. It's easier to move electrons than it is people, so yes, here we go. As you see, my partner in M's here, young Russell Thomas is joining us. I think that tonight, obviously we're just going to make this up as we go along, but one of the most important things tonight is to talk about our end of year 30th Gala celebration, which we will get to shortly. But in the meantime, so apologies, normally apologies, but doesn't really count this time. Everyone's sort of around and everyone's tried, so yep, all the very best. Minutes for the last committee meeting have been sent out, so I suggest that Russell Thomas will agree that those minutes are acceptable. New members. Got it here. It's been fantastic. Thank you to John Payne, our membership officer, who's been doing a lot of work with our database. It's needed a big clean out. And that was in association with sending out all our new club membership cards, which all went out today, something like 350 envelopes, letters, member cards went out today. So a big thank you to John Payne, and I'm sure he probably had family on board helping him. But in part of doing that, cleaned out the membership database. So just a quick run through of new members since the beginning of July. Richard Campbell, country membership, John Ashton, Scott Gregory, Robbie Roach, Simon Isherwood, Tim Cochran, Conrad Martins, Jason Wade, Anthony Jukes, Carl Brock, Dean Simonson, Brendan Purnell, David Licari, Trent Lewis, Massimo Guida, Guida, Bo Daniels, Robert Bedford, Dennis Nichols, and David Brincat. Wow, thank you very much. That's great to see so many new people. So don't ever hesitate, if you're a new member, reach out on the club website, full contact list of all the committee, mobile numbers, emails. Don't hesitate to give us a shout if there's any concerns. On a very sad note, I'd just like to pause and actually just take a minute out for a wonderful member who passed away just recently, who's been in ill health for some time, very active both in Club Gold Coast and Club Queensland, but Club Queensland in motorsport. His name's Ray Alsop. He fought a battle and lost with cancer just recently, and he's very, very sorely missed by a lot of people in our club, and I'd just like to take a moment and thank Dennis Weiss and Leanne Timms for all the work that they've done, and sending flowers, and his funeral was in Melbourne, and we had a BMW Club Queensland banner with the old logo, and that was Ray was involved in the club in the old logo time. So there was no real use for that banner, so we sent that to Melbourne to have there at his funeral. So another great thought. Wonderful flowers that Leanne organised, and look, thank you very much. So I'm just going to take a moment to remember Ray. Thank you. Ray, sadly missed. Okay, Rainer Frederick has joined us. Good evening, Raymond Ho. Good evening. Raymond literally lives around the corner. I could walk to his house from here, another new member. Secretary report, Kerry Thomas. There's nothing really on the minutes here on the agenda that Kerry has put in. There's only been a little bit of correspondence from we've received just recently, and that's just some bank statements. So we'll pass that on. Thank you very much. Oops, sorry, skipped over. And Treasury report, John Tate. Thank you very much. To quote John Tate, the club's finances are sound and our cash balance as at Thursday the 12th of August 2021 was $61,566. So thanks for all the membership. Thank you to John for doing such a fantastic job keeping track of our finances. Moving on, membership officers report, John Payne, thank you. There are a list of new members since the last meeting, which I have read through. Due to a thorough clean out of the database and contacting members who are overdue with their renewals, membership numbers have dropped to 390 with a possible further losses. Some of the failures to renew are due to having sold their BMWs or moved out of southeast Queensland. Okay, and printing of the new membership cards, letters and envelopes were completed 12 days ago, but unfortunately John Payne was unable to send them out due to being subject of a 14-day quarantine lockdown. His wife went to a supermarket that was listed as a hotspot, so they had to shut down. So they had all this stuff they couldn't send out. All the members' cards and stickers were mailed out on Friday. A total of 390 envelopes to 440 members. Again, what a fantastic job. Thank you. Okay, just stay with us, Russell. Stay with us. Now we've got the drive report. Leyburn Sprints, drive to Leyburn Sprints has been changed now to the 11th of September. That is live on our events page. Some people have already registered for that. If you can't make the new date, please let us know, okay? Just drop us an email or give us a call. Number 2, the lunch run to the barn and Scotty's garage. That date has also changed to the 19th of September. Greg is going to confirm that is all okay, because that was going to clash because we did have that on the 11th of September. Now Leyburn have changed their date, so we've just moved that lunch run to the following weekend to the 19th. So again, check the events on the website. Also, the Bowden's own visit that was scheduled just recently was also postponed due to the lockdown. Club Mini had invited us to participate with them to go to Bowden's. That now has been rescheduled to October the 9th. Again, that was fully subscribed. I think we had 40 places.
Yep.
So 9th of October. So please, if you can't make it on the rescheduled date, let us know, because there are people on the wait list. Well, there were people on the wait list for the previous date. So again, let us know. And then as far as other drives are concerned, with what's currently going on, we are just a little hesitant to plan too far in the future. So we'll just leave it at that at the moment. Okay, anyone else out there? No? All right, not a problem. Russell.
Hi, everyone. Okay, 2 weeks from tomorrow, we'll be heading out on our whale watching trip out to Moreton Bay. So that's very exciting. Everyone's looking forward to that. We've still got 2 seats available, so if anyone wants to join us, please get online and book now and register. Boarding commences at 9 a.m. and the vessel departs at 10 a.m. So we'll be assembling at 9:15 at the jetty entrance. So you'll see everyone there, so just come and join us there, and we'll all walk out to the boat, and we'll head off at 10 a.m. Just something else, if you were lucky enough to receive some Brisbane holiday dollars from the Queensland government, Brisbane Whale Watching is accepting those dollars. So if you want to save on your ticket, we're happy to accept your dollars, and you can just pay the difference. So the way that works is that you pay 50% of the total ticket price, and you basically pay 50% and your Queensland dollars pay for the other 50%. So if you'd like to take up that offer, just let me know and I can get that organised for you. That leads us on to Saturday the 4th of December for our BMW Club Queensland Gala dinner. So obviously this is a big one for the club. It's our 30 years of incorporation, and it's going to be at Sirame Winery at Mount Cotton. It's going to be a very special night, so please lock away your calendar on that day, on that Saturday the 4th. We'll be opening up registrations in the coming weeks, but at this stage we're just still finalising the ticket price, what's going to be included in the night. Everything's going to be on the event page, so just stay tuned and we'll let you know when that event is released, and jump in there and please book early because it is going to book out. We've got a maximum of 100 for the night, so you can pay later in the year as well in November, but do get in and register early if you are interested.
One of the things I'd like to stress also is that we would like to gather as many past members as we can for this event. So if you know people who used to be involved in the club who you think might be interested, please don't hesitate to give them a shout and let them know about this particular event, because we would really, really like to delve into the history of the club, because been so many people involved in all these years, and people have devoted a lot of time and energy to the club. So we'd like to really recognise that and share the night with those people. Russell and I and a couple of others on the subcommittee went to Sirame only yesterday and had a look at the facility, the venue, met the people, and it's absolutely stunning. It really is just a wonderful facility, and we were made feel so welcome, and I think it will be a very, very special night. At this stage, I think that we have a commitment from Martin Roller, who was the dealer principal at Brisbane BMW until only a couple of years back, and he has had a long history of supporting the BMW club, and I think that he has accepted and is going to try and make it along on the night as a very special guest. And we're trying a few other things to make it special. We will be providing some entertainment for dancing, all sorts of things, and we are going to keep the formalities as short as possible so that we can, in fact, get to chat to each other and really to make that great. If anyone also has any suggestions about what we could do to help make the night special, if you're sitting on any interesting memorabilia from years ago, it's that sort of thing, magazines or any of that sort of stuff that you think might be interesting for other members, please don't hesitate to give us a shout and let us know. So
stay tuned.
Yep.
Should be good.
Okay. All right. Anything else on the social calendar?
That's it. We're going to basically have a little rest on the social side until the end of the year. We've obviously got a lot of events that were cancelled and postponed that we need to catch up on, drives and so forth. So it'll be worth waiting. So
and we don't want to spoil the bang of this big celebration.
Yep.
So we would like you to save up and look forward to this one. I think it will be pretty special because we'll, in the background, needless to say, we'll be putting a fair bit of work into it, and so it should be good.
Yes.
Okay. Sponsorship and advertising, really interesting. I have been spending a lot of time working with Russell Dean, whose company, Hype Creation, is a specialist marketing company, and they also have done over the years our website, which is probably one of the nicest websites for a car club in Australia. Sorry, Russell, in the world. And so much so that we've had other BMW clubs wanting to copy the way we're doing things on the website and the way it's set out and laid out. And Russell and I have been working on a complete new sponsorship package for the club. We've been going through and trying to itemise all the assets or all the values the club have as far as profile that we can give. Now, we're doing things also with all the social media things, but we're allocating certain social media to various packages so that we can go to new sponsors and say, okay, if you're a platinum, you get all these things. If you're a silver, you get these, and so on. Just so that we can really value add to the clients. So we're doing things now that the merchandise has become so successful, and a case in point with RSEQ, with the lovely T-shirts we had made for that. We're going to incorporate a T-shirt into a sponsors package with get the sponsors on the T-shirt as well for a.
Yep.
For a special one-off thing. So there's all that sort of cross-promotion that we need to actually get down on paper so that we know what we can offer people. So that's pretty amazing. The other fantastic thing that Russell is currently working on, we're constantly getting phone calls and emails about people wanting to sell cars, sell their BMWs, their aunt's BMW or their next door neighbour's BMW who's passed away or something like that. So at the moment we've got our e-newsletter. Leanne has resurrected that after a brief hiatus. We do put classified ads there. We also have classified ad section on the Facebook page, but we're putting a complete new section on our website that's going to be classified ads, and that will allow members, non-members and sponsors to advertise their cars. So even places like the dealerships, if they want to come on board, they can put ads for their cars on this website, and it'll be searchable with filters. You can search either by model or by member car or sponsor's car or something like that. So that's coming together, and that will look really good. And what we can do is we can cross-pollinate those things then into the e-newsletter and send them out as well. So that's also very exciting because it'll put traffic back that was going to Facebook back to our website, which will give us strength, which will give us more support, give us more profile for our sponsors and supporters, giving our value to our website as well. We're working in the background also with things like social media, with Instagram and YouTube and all that sort of stuff to try and get that all together, because as a volunteer organisation, we do little bits and pieces of it, and a lot of the times we don't do it very well. So we're trying to get ourselves sorted. Tony Jones, thank you. Still rolling here. Perfect. Thank you very much. I should have asked you before. Right. Editor's Report, Leanne Timms has done a lot of great work with getting the e-newsletter resurrected, and in fact I think it's just about ready to go. In fact, the hold up was getting the banner about the new classified ads thing, which she got today. So stay tuned. It will be coming very soon. So thank you. Okay, Dennis Weiss. Dennis? Yes, right. Thank you. we have some track days have been moved. The track day at Lakeside has now moved to Friday the 3rd of September. That's almost full. Record numbers again. A big thank you to all those who have supported. All welcome to come out on the day for a look and passenger rides at lunchtime. Dennis was saying today that he thinks there are 2 E36 M3Rs registered for the day. Now, that's amazing, seeing there's only 10 E36 M3Rs in the world. And we've got 2 of them registered for the day. That could be quite interesting. One of our members, Winston Piddington, who's the M Register coordinator, is writing an article about the M3Rs and has found an amazing guy down the Gold Coast who is involved in the development of those cars. So stay tuned for that.
Can we do the next one?
Yep.
Okay, round 6 RX Automotive Sprint Series listed as the 24th of September is cancelled as it's only 1 week before the charity day. So that's one's been cancelled. Charity day, Sunday the 3rd of October. Time to start thinking about your team for the day. The more participation, the more we can donate. So please jump on that one. And raffle tickets and donations available online soon, so stand by.
And that's to go with that. So.
Okay. And charity day donations online, on the event page.
Yes, so there will be on the events page a list where you can actually just go on there and click the donate button, and it'll just take you straight to the PayPal site or direct bank. So we want to make it nice and easy. So if you want to donate, you can, and that's a nice straightforward one. Yeah. Also, we need raffle prizes for that charity day. So again, if you happen to have a business and you can donate a raffle prize, or if you know a business who you think you might be able to ask if they could support our charity day, that would be great. And we will obviously acknowledge those people for their support as best as we can. Also, you may have seen recently we started another one of those polls asking for people for suggestions for charities to support. Now, we're quite keen on having charities that are grassroots, that are local, and we've had a number of respondents to that poll. I think we've had about nearly 30 people respond. The one that's obviously stood out is the Pay a Sack Forward, which were one of the charities that we were supporting last time, and that's amazing. And a lot of people have suggested individual ones, but it really hasn't given us anything to differentiate, because each person has one vote. But there is an organisation in Toowoomba called Emerge, and I think they run a cafe to raise money for homeless kids and things like that. And there's been a couple of people who've nominated that, and I think that would be a nice charity support, because it's not Brisbane based, it's regional. Toowoomba, we have a number of members, and we've got a member from Toowoomba watching tonight, Tony Jones. Thank you very much. And Brendan Cook, who is nearby up there. I think Brendan was one of the people who suggested this Emerge, and it would be nice for us as a club to drive up there as well, to have a day, go to their coffee shop, support them.
Sounds great.
And possibly give them some money.
Definitely.
So that might be a good one. But what I intend to do is I'm going to resend out the invitation to that poll, and please jump on there. And if you have a charity that's near and dear to yourself, please, let us know about it, and we'll see what happens. So, yes, Russell, ICC.
All right, ICC round hosted by Lotus, short course sprint back of Lakeside on training circuit likened to a flat hill climb lakeside 4th of September. Entry through Lotus Club, details soon on the BMW Club events page.
Yes, so it's on the back course, and as Dennis was explaining to me, he said if you imagine it's like a flat hill climb. So anyway,
right,
it's on one of those things, and then
the Australian Hill Climb Championships at Mount Cotton later this year, 21st to the 23rd of October.
Great.
All right.
Okay.
Do you want me to do the merchandise?
Yep. Merchandise, Alex Irvine, thank you very much. It's been going gangbusters. All orders for personal collection for tonight's meeting have been, all the people have been contacted, and those items will be couriered to those people who were intending to pick them up at tonight's meeting, so sorry about that.
Yep.
The third lot of bulk orders have been received in the past 2 weeks and now in embroidery. There's 22 units. That's 22 items being embroidered.
And we've got some more RACQ t-shirts. We're just topping up. We're getting another run of 13. They'll be done early next week. This will cover off all of the back orders for that special shirt. So just be patient. They're coming. They're getting made. So Alex will be in contact with you.
And that's the end of those shirts because they are a special once only run.
Yep.
They're at a special price, and in fact, by the time we do them, screen print them, and deliver them, I think it might be a little bit of our cost. So we need to wrap that up. And from memory, also, we're going to finish the offer on the track shirts, the track polos.
Yes.
That's a very special price. I think, what is it, $20? I think they're normally $45. So that was a very special price. That will be finishing at the end of August, from memory.
Correct. Yep.
But anyway, so please jump on the website, on the web store, and order your shirts before that runs out because it's a great saving. Okay. I'll just keep going with the Delegates Report. There was an intention to have a Clubs Australia meeting, face-to-face meeting in Melbourne later in the year, but I'm almost sure that's been cancelled because it was going to be on the same weekend as the Formula One Grand Prix here in Melbourne, and that's been cancelled, so I can only guess that the Delegates meeting has been cancelled. And as part of the whole transition to the new logo, the last item that we were waiting on was a copy of the fonts so that we could actually do some of the artwork ourselves to do the membership cards and things. So that's finally arrived, plus the new updated BMW corporate identity document. So that tells us exactly what we can use, what colours they are, where they can be used, all that sort of stuff. So it's very highly policed and restricted, and we have to do what everyone else, every other club in the world does. So. Okay,
and the next one, I think you've covered off one, the charity search poll results.
Yes,
so
yep.
That's great. And we're just looking at a new policy in regards to refunds. We're just looking at tightening that up a little bit just so everyone knows where they stand. So we're looking at a policy that if a member cancels within 7 days of the event, there's no refund, but we'll obviously look at the circumstances of the cancellation. But in general, that will be the policy going forward, just so everyone knows where they stand if they do cancel, and if they do need to forfeit their ticket, they know the policy before they book. So just an update on that one.
We do try very hard to make it fair for everyone, but please remember that we are at the mercy of those organisations that we are seeking their services to. So, and we are a non-for-profit, so we have to be very careful with how we spend members' money and what we commit to, and please just bear with us if things don't work out the best. So we try pretty hard. For example, our big gala dinner, the 30th at Siramay on the 4th of December. Again, if that happens to be hit with COVID restrictions, there will be a major loss if we cancel, but they have said that they are happy to keep a booking and postpone it, and we'll plan an event further ahead, and we won't lose our money.
Correct. And if we can resell the ticket to another member within the event starting, so if you cancel on a Monday and the event's on a Saturday, if we can resell that ticket through the week, obviously we'll refund your money. But if we can't sell that ticket, we've already given that money to the operator, then unfortunately you'll lose your ticket there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's just about it. There's not much other general business, but again, I'll just go back and reiterate a vote of thanks to John Payne for the great work he's been doing in the background with hundreds and hundreds of letters and envelopes and logos and getting the cards printed and doing that all with the help of the card organisation PPC, who have been helpful to John. To Peter Solomon, who has been helping John with the computer and getting all of those programs talking to each other and getting things happening. John Tate in the background again, also looking after our finances, but troubleshooting a whole lot of other things in the background as well. Russell Dean, working nights, weekends. I'll be having another meeting with him all day tomorrow. He'll be working on the sponsorship thing. And Leanne for getting the newsletter going. That's looking really good, with some historic material in it as well. Some amazing things of Danny Boone, the club's first president. And I've spoken to him recently and told him about our 30th Gala dinner. So, there's all sorts of good things happening in the background. Greg Timms has been active getting the runs sorted and juggling dates. Russell Maguire, one of our members, offered up a run and has set a run for us and organised that. That's the run up to Scotty's Barn. So there's lots of new members, people ringing up. Every second one's bought an M2. Yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best things that's happened to this club is the M2s out there, because we get lots of people. We're also getting lots of associate members and members in the country. I've spoken to people in Townsville, in Cairns, another one in Mackay, another one in Toowoomba. So there's people all over the place looking at different things, getting different things out of the club, and it's all about a network. So use the network, reach out, talk to us. If there's anything going on, if you get good service and good people look after you, and let us know, and we'll give them a shout out. It's, as I said, it's all about networking, and Russell and Kerry been doing great things. That's it's been really, really good. So yes, Russell, anything from you?
I think that's it.
Okay.
Is there any questions that we haven't answered so far online?
There's some people there, and Rafe Anderson, he's joined us. John Payne's out there. John, thanks again.
John.
Ingrid, Lynn Moller, and of course Raymond Ho, just around the corner. Okay, all right. Well, let's leave it at that. So, what's next? Whale watching.
2 weeks' time. Saturday fortnight.
Okay,
that's it. Should be fun.
All right, guys.
See everyone there.
And girls, thank you very much. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Friday night and the rest of your weekend. Thanks. Good night.
Thank you. Bye.
Good night, John Boy.
Bye, Miriam.